you know, a whole heap of respect me have for everybody platform. You understand what me I deal with? And may I tell you the truth. Andre has been in my work above and beyond. With a Wayne Loan, some ABR news. Yo, everybody a play their role. At half I press. Yo, you can't say when I work for you, know. Me just a play my little part because me young to this. You understand what I say? Them are work people. And my message to everybody is to support the platform them. Really support the platform them people. You see me, David? Yeah, man. Support the platform them big time, man. No small time support. Big time support. See? And you see, when this place here, we get this place back under God, this wonderful country of ours, Jamaica, from under the tyranny of this government, I want to remember, you understand, the sacrifices where all of the vloggers they make. Because if you feel like say, sacrifices are not being made, you guys are sadly mistaken. Some of our health is being compromised. I'm telling you, this is a lot of work. So you see, look a like button, that are mandatory. Not supposed to beg nobody to hit the like button. Seeing sharing the live should be mandatory. You're not supposed to beg nobody to share the live. I'm speaking on behalf of all the vlogger them will stand for righteousness. And I talk for myself alone. You just want to be known. See? Alright. So I'm put here where Andre reasoning. Right, yes, I believe right as it start.
From Indicom. I'm going to say this to you. You know, from Andrew Holness has come in.
9 years.
For the 9 years. This not include 2024 statistics and 2025. Between 2016 to 2023, you know how many citizens the police have murdered?
What? Thousands.
Between 2016 to 2023, are you aware of how many Jamaicans murdered by the police? Who want me to tell you how much? Between February 2016 to December 2023, the police have murdered 1,384 persons.
Help, We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator. Draw me.
And I'm particularly concerned because I heard Peter Bunting said also that in commend the police for their targeted operation. And when I heard that from Peter Bunting, I said to myself, say,
what can go so?
It can't be that the two political parties have the same consensus of how to do crime fighting. Because if it is targeted, it means that more will die. And now is the perfect opportunity. Now is the perfect opportunity for the opposition to define their crime plan. Now is the perfect opportunity for the opposition to define the security apparatus. Now is a perfect window of opportunity for Mark Jefferson Golding to show us differently how when he becomes prime minister, what different they'll be doing. I heard Senator Janice Allen said today more will be done in terms of intervention programs. And when I say that today, Jamaica, we need more social intervention programs indeed. But it cannot be crime plan is targeted operation and SOE and Zozo. Because what you find are more Jamaicans being murdered, more of them cannot even be buried. And then the Prime Minister had the audacity to say to the people in Miramar and Miami over the weekend that Jamaicans will be able to sleep with them windows and doors open. Did you hear him? Yeah. He said it, Jamaica. Lord, become it. Lord Jesus.
Either meet a judge or meet your maker. Our prisons and police lockups are fully populated. I do not train my police to lose. We have the superior training and firepower to ensure that we win every time.
Wherever they go, we'll find them and we'll bring them in, one way or the other. Whether we bring them in the pickup that come behind us in the car, I don't want to come on a stretcher, it's their business. I don't promise that, right? But we'll find them and bring them in.
Either meet a judge or meet your maker.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
You know what I'm hurt about? I speak to you all each night. And you people made this man come to you with lies in the diaspora. And before you rubbish him, you all clapped, knowing after 9 years, 13,000+ Jamaicans murdered under this man's watch. And then him have the audacity and the tenacity to come and look at you all with his lying lips. You diasporan people sell out because you hear the cries. You hear the cries of your Jamaican sisters and brothers. And you clap this criminal. The man come and tell them, Courtney. The man come tell them. Don't come tell me it's a labor right area. It's Miami a labor right area.
No.
Everybody is not a polarized area. It's a creolized area. He lied to the people in Florida. And then on top of that, he had the audacity with the cries of the people in healthcare to say that the healthcare system in Jamaica is better off than 9-10 years ago. And the people in that audience clapped him. But you see, the man
but listen to me. Big up the government. Respect. But you see me? The truth is just the truth. I have to respect it. Our country now run right. Our country now run right. All who believe me, Bossa Blanc say blow!
People, all fun and joke aside, you can really believe, say, Andrew Holness uttered the words out of his mouth. ABI News TV, you still there? Bvrfam, you still there? Patrick, you still there? I'm a moderator then there. When did Andrew Holness promise the people of Jamaica say they can sleep with them door open? When did he promise the people that? That are the first thing we need to establish. What year? And the people them over by Bolo in our clips. What year did Andrew Holness promise the people of Jamaica that 2015, mighty God of Daniel. Mighty God of Daniel. And the man have the audacity. Why do you think Andrew is so upset? No, when you really think about it, sometimes I better make your head, your pressure go up enough. No, seriously. The man have the audacity, the unmitigated gall to regurgitate, mean to repeat old statements like you will be able to sleep with your windows and your doors open. When the statistics have shown that under Andrew Holness, 13,000 plus people have been murdered. I don't think we want to tally up where the police, the damage where the police them are doing under film watch. Because that's going to be one next attack collapse. And the cries of the people of Jamaica of foul play, right, is even more validated when we see a camera catch police now one clip on one yard, one could zinc fence place with nothing say camera over there. What appears to be an assassination, right, of a young man. When you see police assassinate or take out in our next video a business place across the street in the dark till all the police shoot himself in the foot. Who remember these stories? Huh? And the man goes to the people in America or wherever he was, and he's uttering these words that come to Jamaica, come and invest. Well, here we go on. Me have family overseas. And me I make my family know say, tan a yard. Especially in this political climate, tan a yard. Make we vote them out. Make we clean up Jamaica. Make we do the auditing. Make we do the investigation them and lock up who fi lock up. And then you can come to Jamaica when some semblance of order has been restored and corruption get kicked out of this blows and skirt. Yeah. But until then, the people in the diaspora tan a your yard. You legal in America, you legal in Canada, tan a your yard. Me have family over there, so me can't say that. I have a lot of family in the States. I have a lot of family, and they are watching too. A lot of family in America, a lot of family in Canada. Seeing I have a lot of friends overseas as well. And I would say to you in English, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Come to Jamaica at your own risk. You hear me tell you? Come to Jamaica at your own risk. All of the people that know me from overseas knows that I'm a party person. I'm done with party. I stop party. You hear what I said? I have stopped party. The street is not safe. It is more dangerous now than ever before. And I can tell you, I'm a street man. I used to go to all the events. It is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. This facade that the Jamaica Labour Party and the minister of security and the government and Jonas, this facade, right? That they want to tell us. How can you say the place is safe and we don't trust the police? Huh? How can you say the place is safe and people do not trust the police? The people don't have a good relationship with the police. And they have a right to not have that good relationship. There's too much evidence has presented itself for them to be wary. What should be happening, is when we see the police, we have a sigh of relief. Especially when it's a dark alley or it's a dark road. And them have the big M16 and machine gun in them hand. We should feel like yes. But now, tell me in the comment section, I want the Jamaican people to talk to me. I want them to be honest. Do you feel comfortable or safe walking up into the police in a dark night on a lonely road and them do operation? Do you guys feel safe? Do you guys feel protected? Or do you feel like your life is threatened? I want you to be very honest about that. Be very candid and honest about that in the comment section. I understand totally why Andre Stevens is upset. Because I share the same vitriol. Right? For this situation. And I'm going to play a clip, ladies and gentlemen, why I am upset. Outside of the statement that Andrew Onis has made, I want you to listen to this audio from the JIS. Something he said at the JIS, on the JIS website. Official website. Let me share my screen. Alright? Just to hammer the point home. And I'm going to be playing this sometime for a while. Because you see, I realize a lot of people did not catch this. And I don't know if it's me alone understand the gravity of how alarming what the Prime Minister said was. So let me go to that clip. Saying it was a month ago. It's the national security. Oh, it's 2 months ago. Here it is. Keynote. I think I have it saved on the evidence playlist. No, I don't. Let me save it then. So we can find it easier. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's already queued up. Perfect. The 54-minute mark. Wonderful. Let's hear this.
Consensus that will create a global war on gangs. That will treat with them in the same way that international effort was mobilized in creating standardized legislation across jurisdictions, dealing with finances of gangs, but coordinating how exceptional and emergency powers are used to deal with these criminals who hide under the protection of being citizens of a country. To deal with these criminals who hide under the protection of being citizens of a country. How exceptional and emergency powers are used to...
Hey, who mans is this? Who mans is this?
What can go so? What can go so?
People.
What can go so.
Packed up, big up. Andrew always said the SOEs, right, are used expertly to deal with criminals who hide behind the protection of being citizens of the country. But what if you know if I'm me alone? What if you know if I'm me alone? Understand the gravity of what the man does say a while ago. I don't think you couldn't hear what him say a while ago, you know. Hold on, let me play it back. Hold on, let me play it back.
Finances of gangs, exceptional and emergency meetings, but coordinating how exceptional and emergency powers are used to deal with these criminals who hide under the protection of being citizens of a country.
Ball out! Whoa! Yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
People, we in a trouble here. We in a trouble. And if you don't think of some play thing or some joke thing, we don't think again.
I am not a police.
We in trouble. And that's why Queen Africa said this. That's why Queen Africa said this. Wait there. Where the clip there with Queen Africa? That's supposed to viral, you know. Queen Africa said, don't, under no circumstances, don't vote for Labour right this coming election. Under no circumstances. Oh, I don't have that clip there. Also, I need to have it on my audio. That is an assignment. But only get the point. Only get the point. See? Only get the point. Mighty God. The man said that the SOEs, the emergency powers, are expertly used. Right? Expertly used. Not my word, you know, film word, you know. Expertly used, ladies and gentlemen, to stop the criminals from hiding under the protection of being citizens of the country. And I don't know if somebody tag Isaac Buchanan. I don't know if Isaac Buchanan hear this, you know. A 2 months ago that the man said this, and I don't hear Pdtv. I don't think he catch that one there, you know. Because we can't go catch everything. And Isabel Rose, you didn't hear about that? With Mr. Wayne Lonesome. Mystic Sensation. Me a call for all I vlogger them. All of the vlogger them need to do a piece on that one thing what Andrew wanna say. That the emergency powers are used expertly and with precision, right, to strip basically the protection of criminals hiding behind the protection of being citizens. People are more than one. You don't see what kind of ship this man here run. Huh? You don't see what kind of ship Andrew Wallace run. This is dictatorship of its finest. This is draconian measures. This is why it's in court right now. with them and the PMP where the SOEs are concerned, because it's borderline going against our constitutional rights. And I'm not advocating for criminals, right? But there's ways you can fight crime without breaking the law or breaking the constitution. Because if you do it the wrong way, you're no different from the criminal. The system will be no different from the criminal. The police will be no different from the criminal. The heads of government will be no different from the criminal. We are in... You remember when Andrew Owner said, this is what I'm saying, this is dark times or this is dark hours or whatever. And when him say that, what was the situation why he said that? Hassan story when I talk about. Well, if you don't say this a dark time, people, I don't know if you tell us, you know. I don't know if you tell us. This is very concerning. Dark days, thank you, Bobo Shanti. We got the rest of them in our place. Eh? My God. No, Sam, I could continue.
The man told all those lies. And you all sat there knowing how many of your Jamaican brothers and sisters are suffering. How many of your Jamaican brothers and sisters? You know what you said? You said to the people about the road of Florida. Listen to what I said to the people about the road of Florida. Listen to this.
When you build a road, it won't last forever.
In fact, the average life expectancy of concrete roads span between 20 to 40 years. For asphalt roads, 15 to 25 years. Notably, asphalt remains a primary material for road construction in Jamaica, which means most roads have just over a decade before a major rehabilitation or full reconstruction is needed. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says while road repairs are currently on the way, so too are measures to manage their useful years.
So we have now used the data science through GIS mapping to map all the roads in Jamaica, and they are now in a registry which documents their current state of repair. It documents what their expected useful life is, and now we're going to be doing the other part of it, which is to do the financial mapping, which will take us across budgets to put in place a multi-cycle maintenance plan for our roads,
which he says is part of
Now, ladies and gentlemen, under the People's National Party, I want you to take a look at the road right there. Where they constructed roads, the Road Maintenance Act was maintaining those roads. Can we all agree? Class prefect, pick up yourself and I'm a general. Class prefect said dark days when the MP spent his own money to help the vendors, because he never followed proper procedure. Looking at Andrew Honest, ladies and gentlemen, presently, with him statutory declaration, can you believe that man said those things? As if he was a man of any moral standard and of high standard. But I digress. Look at the road, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, there's more roads. The mapping of the roads, that is necessary. But while mapping the roads, you couldn't do a better job in maintaining them. What roads has Andrew Honest made? It's like, I don't get it. Bro, you have done. What has he done where roads are concerned? So after 10 years, he's going to give us promises and make a blanket statement that, oh, the roads don't last forever. Duh! But if you don't construct the roads in a way for them to have their full capability of durability, then what's the point? You're going to be spending millions and millions of dollars, billions and billions of dollars, giving away to contractors that are not doing a good job. Right? The first thing you're supposed to do is identify where you're going to put a drainage system a proper drainage system when you're building a road. That is the first thing you're supposed to do. And looking at this road right here, so, or any road that Andrew Warnes has done, want to see one drainage system, want to see not on the side where, and that's really the problem, you know. Jamaica is a place where we have hurricanes. We have rains. It is what it is. But let's continue and listen to what the Prime Minister is saying, because it's getting worse. Hold on.
Of the Spark program.
In other words, brought to a point where their useful life is extended, maybe for another 7 years to 10 years if we get good weather.
So, that part right there, Keith Matthews big up. That part right there really triggered me. Because, why would you even mention good weather? We have lived in Jamaica long enough to know that we're gonna get rain. We're gonna get floods. We're gonna get all types of different things. And you have spoken about climate change so much. So whatever construction you're doing of the roads, as an engineer or somebody that knows what they're doing, or you're hiring people that know what they're doing, they should be competent, yes? They're supposed to know, say, brother, we have a focus on channeling the water into a place where, one, it can be useful to us, right? In some capacity, and two, it does not mess up the structure of the road, so the road durability can last way longer. Why would he even mention that good weather? Brethren, we don't want to hear about that. Build the road in our way to expect the worst weather. How about that? That should be the mentality of the government. And it should be what do you call it now? That should be the conversation, right, with contractors, right? And you need to get contractors that, one, is using proper material, and two, know what the hell that they're doing. You know how much money the government spent on patching the road them? And we still don't have enough beds in the hospitals? And you know them are going to go all out to patch the road them, right? Because election the right around the corner. One of the many tricks of government anytime election is coming. All of these wonderful carpet, wonderful roads. Then after that, months down the line, not even so long sometimes, so rainfall and bloop, bad road again. Are we in the same predicament we was before? I tell you, say, yo, you can't make this up. People are open and stop fall for the okie doke, trust me.
And that has never before happened in Jamaica. So when people are quarreling about the conditions of the roads now, I understand. I am responsible. Yes, I am responsible, and I'll do my best to get the budget to repair them. But please know that a greater transformation is taking place in how Jamaican roads are maintained.
Dr. Hone has also seemingly responded to criticisms levied by Patterson, who in February blasted the government over its management of the country's roads.
So I hear a former Prime Minister come out and criticizing me about roads. If I were a different Prime Minister, I would have answered him in a more direct way. Because roads that he would have built has now fallen to me to maintain.
So Andrew Warnes said the roads them that Prime Minister Patterson has built has fallen onto him to maintain. Isn't that a part of your job description? You know there's something wrong with that, brother? You know there's something wrong with it. What is your point? You're actually making the point of PJ Patterson. The man has built roads that has lasted long enough for you to be actually maintaining them now. Hasn't he been in power for 18 years? And it's now 28 years. So in a 28-year span, according to your logic, roads don't even last that long. Right? But PJ Patterson has built roads under his government. And they weren't the best roads. But they did maintain them through the road maintenance fund. But they were definitely better than the ones that you have made, sir. Alright? The one look road that you make. Look rainfall, and I tell you, say, carpet tear up and lift up and dash you down one part like one feather. You have no leg to stand on when you're talking about roads. Just leave PJ Patterson alone, brother. You embarrass yourself. You're in the man league. You're in a PJ league. I mean, I'm going to talk about next chapter. Next chapter of what? Poverty, crime, violence, corruption, nepotism, cronyism, a corrupt judicial system. Huh? Transnational organized. Listen, man. Back to the road then. What is this man's point? You are the person that took office. You are the ones that are supposed to maintain the roads or make them better. So why are you crying? PJ out of power all long now. If you didn't call up PJ name, PJ wouldn't even have to address you. You guys have been taking shots at PJ. You, especially Andrew Oles, has been taking shots at PJ Patterson over and over and over again. So when the man come out and talk, he has all right to do so. Because the evidence does not back up Andrew Oles' argument. They would like us to think that PJ Patterson did nothing in the 18 years he was in power. And nothing could be further from the truth. I'm going to have a big up Damian Crawford. Ronnie's big up. Me say, Ronnie saying us, say the man an idiot. I'm going to have a big up Damian Crawford. Because what Damian Crawford has been doing, ladies and gentlemen, is bringing evidence and back at evidence that shows you that the Jamaica Labour Party has been misleading the public in terms of the facts surrounding the People's National Party and their performance where the economy is concerned and infrastructure. And it's sad that this is the road that they have decided to take. It's really, really sad.
The Prime Minister went further.
I don't want to go say pothole free by 2003. Some of you might remember that commitment. But within short order, man, you're going to have carpets on every road in Jamaica.
Amoy Harriet, TVJ News.
People, the Prime Minister said, we did not play.
Amoy Harriet.
The Prime Minister said within short order, you're going to have carpet road all over Jamaica. Mighty God.
Oh, free by 2003. Some of you might remember that commitment. But within short order, man, you're going to have carpets on every road in Jamaica.
In short order, you're going to have carpet on every road in Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, do you guys believe that is possible with the budget that we have? Have you guys been listening to how much money it takes to fix a certain section of the roadway? If we were to look at the data that he talked about, where the roads are concerned in Jamaica, given that there's more roads, do you guys honestly believe that he believes what he just said a while ago? This is what you call gaslighting and empty promises. It's an election year. Don't worry, man. You know, we are gonna have carpet roads in short order. Lie. The budget cannot facilitate that. Tell him say me say so. Me I no maths genius. There's no short order of fixing the roads in Jamaica. You understand what I'm saying? Them have to fix the road them properly. Alright? Else they'll be going back over roads that they did before. Over and over and over again. Man, no fly, sir, brother. Short order. Short. What do you mean in the next 10 years? The next 20? I think that I'm done here.
What can go so?
I want to highlight something to Jamaica tonight. The media knows he doesn't have a PhD. And every time the media gets the opportunity to say Andrew Holness, they put in front of his name Dr. Holness. You know why they are doing that? Subliminally, they are targeting Jamaica to start calling him Dr. Holness. The media knows that he doesn't have a PhD. And all of them, Jamaica, every time you look, Dr. Holness. You realize that, don't you? Nobody else realize that. And you know, Andrea Chisholm is one of them who love do it at TVJ, you know. Andrea Chisholm is one of them at TVJ. She's a Prime Minister Holness. Dr. Holness. Dr. Holness been rotted. No, Jamaica.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
That PJ Bill, he mafia deal with the road them. But if you know the road them now have no longevity, PJ you top power near 20 odd years now, you know. I mean, I don't know which road you build in 9 years, you know. Which road you build in 9 years? Show me a road where you build in the last 9 years. Dr. Criminal. Show me a road where you see him build Courtney. And you can say a Labour right government build that road. And then him come tell the people them in the diaspora about Spark program. No money not there for the Spark program. Because me not hear dirty Nesta say I'm going to use money for the patchwork work. Jamaica, didn't they say the Spark program is going to roll out now in the budget? Listen to dirty Nesta today, Jamaica. Listen to dirty Nesta today. Listen to this.
The government of Jamaica will roll out a $1.5 billion quarterly patching program starting in May 2025 to improve road conditions and ensure safer, smoother travel for motorists and pedestrians alike. The initiative, led by the Ministry with Responsibility for Works in collaboration with the National Works Agency, will target critical corridors. The program will prioritize main thoroughfares and high-trafficked corridors, community and parish roads in need of urgent repair, damage-prone roads affected by recent rains. With quarterly disbursements, the initiative will provide ongoing maintenance throughout the year, addressing road degradation before it worsens.
Can you play back that day? Play back that day!
The government of Jamaica will roll out a $1.5 billion quarterly patching program starting in May 2025 to improve road conditions and ensure safer, smoother travel for motorists and pedestrians alike. The initiative, led by the Ministry with Responsibility for Works in collaboration with the National Works Agency, will target critical corridors. The program will prioritize main thoroughfares and high-trafficked corridors, community and parish roads in need of urgent repair, damage-prone roads affected by recent rains. With quarterly disbursements, the initiative will provide ongoing maintenance throughout the year, addressing road degradation before it worsens.
Courtney.
Yes, teacher.
Jamaica. TikTok. YouTube. If the Spark program is to be deployed for May, why is it the government doing patchwork. I'm going to say it again. If it is, the government said they're going to roll out the most extensive diaspora people I want me to talk to tonight. If it is that your prime minister said, in Florida, once I come over the weekend, he's going to roll out the Spark program. How then? Who know how to do patchwork?
One point at here.
So are you saying that Spark is to be deployed and patchwork is to be deployed equally? You don't have money, man. You don't have money, so you're doing Sparky plus you're doing patchy. You're doing Sparky and you're doing pitchy patchy.
Yeah.
Man.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
People, make it make sense for me, please. Me, I beg you. People, make it make sense for me, please. Isn't the Spark program supposed to be sparking? So how them a patch the road? A real construction supposed to go up on the road, don't it? This is truly the PR government. What a piece of bangarang. How them go from patching the road, from sparking the road to patching the road? Eh? This is where Andre say again.
That Spark is to be deployed and patchwork is to be deployed equally. You know have money, man.
Then a two money that's for true. Them need to come explain this now. The Jamaica Labour Party need to come and explain this. Are we getting the road fixed or are we getting the road patch? Yeah, Anthony, we know say the doctor thing for Andrew Wallace's name is a facade. One of many lies that the Jamaica Labour Party promulgate. Right? I mean, honestly, come on. What there's no clarity with this government, you know? There's always more questions than answers. And there's so much things going on. We just want to chip into the people and say, people, don't eat the meat. Don't eat the meat. I see one lady on one video I talk about the meat, and she said, are the best meat she eat. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that lady don't get sick. But for those who have not ate the meat yet, don't eat the meat. Don't eat the meat. The meat are coming out of the container and Portmore. Portmore people them don't eat the meat, yeah? Don't eat the meat.
Una have money, so una doing Sparky, plus una doing patchy. My chip, and coupled with that, them tell the teacher so them go and get money now.
You know, so me can't bother. Me not even touch this, you know. Me not even touch that. The reaction gone too far. People who make me know what they think in the comment section, yeah? Make me know what they think in the comment section. Me not even touch what them promise to teacher them. Mighty God of Daniel. That's our whole different ball game. Alright, that's all. Alright, that's it there. Make me know what they think in the comment section about this.